Hey YouTube, it's your boy Widgie here, coming with some more Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition. And I got another casting game for you today, and this one, all I've really been told is, it's one of the best games ever. Now that is hugely subjective, I know, but let's see if this is one of the best games ever, shall we? We do have two of the best players in the game, which is always a good start. So on the top right part of the map here, we have Robrot, the best Spanish player or Spain player in the game. He's not Spanish, obviously. He's German. Hopefully I've got that correct, Robrot, if you are watching. And he's playing Spain here in the Cyan. And on the bottom left part of the map, we have currently the best player in the game, which is Revnak. And Revnak loves to always change his name, and I love this kind of free sort of plug or promotion of the Discord server here for AoE 3 guides. So make sure you do check that out. They have lots of decks on there, and they've just recently released a selection of team decks as well, 2v2 decks for you guys as well. And he's playing the French here in the red, and he's opening up with a trade post, going for a house. Very, very nice. We are just going to, very, very briefly, we're just going to quickly sort that sound out. It seems a little bit loud to me. There we go. We're going to turn that down just a tad. Let's have a look at the decks here. So once again, very, very standard. However, there is something interesting here. We do see the Cent Suisses, which is increased armor and HP for pikemen, halberdiers, and crossbowmen, which is very, very nice indeed. A very interesting card. I don't know if this is a new card, but you can see the actual people here are actually, looks like it's Maltese people. Can you see the little cross there? Or maybe it's Swiss. It's Swiss. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. That's so embarrassing. Please ignore that. Okay, so Robrot here. Jesus Christ. Robrot here is got the Poisson card, which is fish, I think, in French. Interesting. And he's going for the Spanish gold. He's got everything that's kind of relatively standard here as well. We do see House of Trastamara here. Your next stage up is cheaper and faster, which is really, really nice. So Robrot is pretty much the go-to for the Spanish FF. He is the absolute master of the Spanish FF, and we're going to see whatever kind of variant he's going to do here of the Fast Fortress, we're going to be seeing it in action right here. So he's basically opened up with a trade post and a house, and it's as easy as that. All you're going to do is just go immediately for 3 settlers and then straight into capitalism afterwards. And that capitalism, as I always mention, is a nice coin trickle, and it perfectly lines up to the 700 coin shipment that you're going to do when you're in Age 2. So it lines up perfectly for that Age 3 macro. So we can see here he's going for the governor, so that's going to give him an outpost and 200 coin. Once again, that's going to help towards that gold that he needs. And you can see here he's going to be grabbing himself. That's absolutely amazing. 85 wood coming in there. That's going to be really, really nice. Let's have a quick look at Revnak here. Is also on the age up, going for the quartermaster. Very kind of standard here. And obviously the market in transition, going to be getting the hunting dogs, going to be getting the steel traps when he does get into Age 2. So very standard stuff here for the French so far. And also he's going to grab himself that 40 food. Really, really nice. Okay, so Robrot here is actually behind. He's a little bit behind on the age up here, but that's fine. He's going to have the coin perfectly here, you can see. So there is absolutely no need for him to be mining any kind of coin. And he had the 3 vills on wood so that he can drop a house, I believe. I'm hoping that's correct. He's still got the 3 vills on wood here, though. Not too sure why. And he's just going to continue gathering up the hunts there. Nice. Yeah, there we go. Field's coming off now. Oh, it's for the steel traps. 125 food. Sorry, 125 wood. I was thinking to myself, there's no way Robrot's going to be this far off with his macro. Someone who, this level of skill and experience on the game, there's no way that that's going to happen. And we can see here now 700 coin, as I mentioned, is now coming in. And I imagine he is going to go steel traps, isn't he? But no, but maybe, hang on, he's going to need population space, though. He's going to need to build a house. We do see the Navajo scouts here trying to tussle with the outpost wagon, but that's going to be unfortunate. It's not going to happen. And now we do see from Revnak, of course, Immediately going for the 4 CDB card. Now dropping a Rax as well. Getting those steel traps in, as I mentioned. And now 700 wood on the way. So he's actually going for a Musk opening here. So normally it's either Musk or Stables. And we do see the Musk. Sometimes it's double barracks as well, which is nice to see. But we're not seeing that. And there is the outpost going down. So he's actually not building any houses here at all. But I think he's saving the wood for when he does start to gather the coin after the age up. And I think that's actually perfect now. He's going to be aging up and he's going to have that leftover coin to then put into steel traps. So that's what he was gathering the wood for there. So I was very confused when I saw it. Yes, there it is, the steel traps coming in. Okay, all right. So you can see how the macro here, look at that, ladies and gents. 1 wood left over. Absolutely perfect. Very, very clean opening here for Robrot. And now we do see a few dogs being made here by Robrot here. Going to be trying to deal with some of these musketeers. Explorer is going to go down. Brot von der Hoa? Ho? Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Is going to be going down here. Another batch of musks coming out now for Revnak. Dropping the church, getting some more infrastructure down, couple of houses, and now we do see the 700 coins. So this is a very sort of standard 10 musk semi-FF, guys. This is a variant you can do with the French. It's very clean cut. The 700 coin here definitely says to me that that is exactly what he's doing. I say 10 musk. He's basically trained 3 batches there in total, I think. So once again, many ways you can do it. You can open up with stables instead. You can then continue in age 2 longer with the French. You can take a TP line with the French. You can go for a naked fast fortress with them. Like, there's so many ways. I always mention this. The French are so versatile. So many different combinations. So yes, they are a very sort of safe and basic civ to learn first, but the depth of them is extreme. And that is one of the things that can make the civ a little bit tricky to get better at. Okay, we do now see the age up getting ready here for Revnak. He has got 1 card available, so he's going to have something for himself. He's going for the fast age up as well, and going to be getting that house down. And that's going to cause a problem. So whenever you're against a fast fortress civ, sieging houses is possibly the most valuable thing you can do, because most likely when people go for a fast fortress, they want to get the card advantage. They want to get those juicy cards that you can get in age 3 as quick as possible. And those military cards cost population. So if you can just keep sieging houses, it makes it very annoying, because normally the economy of a fast fortress player isn't going to be particularly good, and it's going to be annoying for them to have to gather wood. And we can now see that happening for Robrot here. He is now getting vet musketeer, so he's got the crossbow shipment on the age up here. We can see 8 crossbows, and now he's going for Spanish gold. So this is really nice. This basically gets you an additional coin crate every time you now do a shipment. So it's ideal to get this as early as possible if you want to go down that route. So we do see Dragoons now coming out. It's good old Skirm Goon composition here, a favourite one with French players, and that is exactly what he's going into now. We don't see these musketeers getting upgraded at all. We do see just 3 villages on wood. That's going to continue the house population here. That's going to be fine. And now we're seeing a stables going down. So it looks like, yeah, Revnak's going to get chased here on his musketeers, and he's going to get chased right out of there. And now we're starting to see that combination coming in. Next card is going to be 8 skirms for Revnak, and I've just noticed that she's nabbed the top TP here as well, which is very daring. Let's have a look at Robrot's vision. So he doesn't actually know that that TP has been taken by Revnak. He's probably just thinking that it's this one down here. He's actually taken the top left one. So he's just trying to sort his population out here. It can be a bit frustrating, a bit annoying. We do now see the big old 1,000 wood coming in here. So he's going to try and just boom a little bit. I don't know whether he might drop a TC here. Might be quite nice. Looks like he's actually going to be able to nab the Explorer here. Very good. Nice 45 XP for him. And he actually hasn't scouted that. Oh, he has scouted it now. There we go. All right, so he's going to start to work on that. He's going to start to get pushed here a little bit. We do see skirms and dragoons and those remaining Age 2 musks rolling up here from Revnak. And he is actually now starting to train cuirassiers, ladies and gents. Which is quite nice, because we don't see any Rodoleros on the map for Robrot just as yet. So cuirassiers are going to be absolutely amazing. They have a huge sort of area of effect damage. And very, very tanky as well. However, they do cost a lot of population. You can see here, 3 population is what they cost. And he's also going to be training in a batch of 3 behind it. So he's going to have a huge burst of cuirassiers that Robrot's going to have to deal with here. And, yeah, we can now see scores are relatively even. 28 villagers for Revnak, Robrot on 29. But remember, the CDBs kind of are like a little buffed villager. So you kind of count them as like 1.1, 1.2 villagers. So technically, Revnak there is a little bit more ahead in eco than we think. 3 cuirassiers coming in. He managed to get 4 here, so he's got 7 are going to be coming in, which is absolutely huge. Do we see any kind of Rodoleros? We don't, but we do see 5 falconets. That's a huge amount of gold being gathered there by Robrot. The Spanish gold card's going to be helping. 5 falconets are going to be coming in. 2 on the way as well from the home city. And looks like Revnak's going to duck out here. I just don't think he has enough to deal with this many falconets. Wow, that is a lot. 5 falconets. 7 now. 7 falconets. Look at this at 11 minutes, ladies and gents. How can you deal with this? We've got upgraded vet musketeers, 7 falcons, crossbows behind. We've got a semi-decent economy here as well, 30 villagers, and we're getting Spanish gold coming in as well. I mean, Spain are pretty crazy, Civ. You know, I feel like if you could do a fast fortress okay, like I feel like Spain can be really, really strong, Civ. Like, relatively straightforward to execute the build order. What's really tricky with any fast fortress strat is the micro of your units. It's the decision of what kind of composition you're going. It really, really matters, because if you lose, oh god, the cuirassiers. Someone wake up, someone wake up. Oh my god, no one woke up. Oh my god, the cuirassiers are all over it. Are they going to do enough damage though? Falconets are going to be able to make a payload here. A few volleys going down. Oh my god, wow. No cuirassiers. Oh wait, there was no kills here. No falconets went down in that. Oh my god. If Revnak reacted a couple of seconds earlier, he could have had at least 3 or 4 falcons down. A lot of them are low HP. That is absolutely huge. However, we do have just Revnak going for the... Is this a base trade? We see Revnak here just sieging down the TC. It's got about half HP left. Militiamen have been called. What do we see on this side, ladies and gents? The same thing. We've got a base trade, ladies and gents. Something that we love to see on any RTS game. Who is going to come out on top of this one? We do see 7 falcons just one-shotting houses here. Is kind of wild. Robrot's TC is definitely on the way here. We do see little mini bases already being created on the top left here. Revnak's got one on the top part here. A lot of houses going down now. And a card now available for Robrot. Nothing to send it to. There is a juicy 330 coin now stuck at his base. And immediately going to start training in some war dogs as well. And I think he's just going to slowly take down all of these buildings here. But look at the score. It's so similar. Even though we just had this huge base trade, so it's very, very even right now. You know, as I say, Revnak doing exactly the same thing. The thing that he does lack, though, are culverins. He needs something to deal with these falconets, and that's what he's doing. He's getting an artillery foundry. He's having to rebuild all of these houses. And he's got a lot of villagers on coin here for the culverins. And now we do see 2 falconets coming in. So he does have a outpost. And remember, outposts can receive shipments. So don't ever worry. If you need to get a shipment out, you don't have to build a town centre. You don't have to save up 500 wood. You can just go ahead and drop an outpost. And you can send your shipments to that. So that's what he's doing. He's got 2 of those on the way. That is not going to be enough, though. He's going to need like 3 or 4 culverins here, definitely. And culverins are expensive. They are very expensive. A lot of coin. And he just needs a little bit more wood here. But the problem is he's pop capped at the moment. And we can see he's still working on Robrot's base here. So Robrot's done a decent job wiping out pretty much everything. He's left the church, though, for the nice little XP trickle. And now he's going to be encroaching on the little mini base here. Revnak's mini base is going to be going down very shortly. Is he going to get... Oh, no, I think he's cancelled. Oh, no, he got the falconets. He must have got them out. Where are they? Oh, they're here. Oh, my God, they're here, but the dogs are coming in. They're going to be chasing them down. That's going to be the end of those 2 falcons. That's huge. And now the CDBs are going to have to walk through. Oh, my God. Those volleys taking a lot of CDBs out there. They're going to have to walk past Robrot's half-destroyed base. And now we do see on the other side here, we see Robrot's mini base. So he's now doing a mini base as well, very similar to Revnak's, but he's going to now be working on that. So we're seeing another base trade. We've got 2 base trades in one game. This is absolutely nuts. 2 culverins are going to come out. One's going to go down, but it's not going to be enough. And yeah, that is unfortunate. Bit of a waste there. Those 2 culvs not really doing a lot. Robrot still has 6 falconets left, which is crazy. And now we do see the base here going down. He's going to have to rebuild again. Look what he's doing. Rebuilding. He needs the houses. We do see Vet Rodaleros coming in, though. And now we've got a card available for Robrot, but he needs to get that outpost out so he can actually start shipping something. He hasn't got an outpost down just yet, I don't think. And look at this. 14 villagers for Robrot, 16 for Revnak here. So they've lost like half the villagers. And scores still relatively even here. Robrot ahead a little bit. I think that's mainly because of the sheer number of falconets here is really boosting his score as well, which is fair enough. And what is he going to send here, ladies and gents? What is he... Once he gets an outpost up, what's his options? I mean, I'm not too sure what he has sent or what he hasn't. It's kind of not saying that he's sent any of these yet. It's not giving us any information. We need that outpost down. And now Robrot's going to find... Sorry, Revnak's going to find Robrot's villagers here. A huge amount of them. 11, 10 of them here now. That's all of them. He's found all of his villagers. Falconet's going to try and defend the best they can. Looks like he's only got 7 left, 6 left. Oh, God. There's so many vills going down. This is absolutely insane, this game. Oh, my God. 3 villagers left now. And Revnak's still on 16, looking pretty fine right now, unless Robrot can find them. Now, we do see a collection of his villagers here. You can see we've got a couple here. 5 on the coin, and I believe there's some over here, isn't there? Yes. He's got 9 over there, so he's got a large chunk still back at his base. Revnak's going to get cut off here a little bit with his skirms, which is really unfortunate. So it looks like, obviously, Robrot has pretty much lost all of his vills, right? He's got 3 villagers, so his eco's gone, right? However, his army is still there. Huge amount, still looking good. 6 falconets, decent amount of musks and crossbows. 2 culverins now coming out for Revnak. He's got not a great deal on the field here, but he's got 16 CDBs, which could be his saving grace. So Robrot just needs to try and do as much damage as possible here to try and actually get something underway. So we are going to see just the straight volleys of the houses again. You love to see it. And that was actually Revnak just dropped a house in Robrot's old base. Wow. This is absolutely wild. Let's have a look at Revnak's vision here so we can actually see all of his mini bases. So, yeah, he's got Robrot's little mini base on the south part of the map. On the north part, we see Revnak's. He's unfortunately going to get pressed on this one now. No outposts here, just houses. And he's going to start to lose villagers here, ladies and gents. They're going to be going one by one. 14 vills now for Revnak. Robrot still on 3 villagers. Let's have a look at Robrot's vision. He's going to try and get these culverins absolutely perfect. He's got the lancers. Some dragoons are going to come by, though, to try and reinforce. He's going to try and do as much as he can to get these down, but it's not going to be enough. And he saves those 2 falcons. The 2 culves, which is absolutely crucial for him. He needs those to deal with 6 falconets. You heard it. I'm seeing this more and more, actually, whilst casting games. I'm seeing, like, the sheer just real kind of greed on falconets. Like 6, 7, maybe 8 falconets. It's insane. you know, because it forces you to have to make colves, really. There's no, like, even if you have, like, a decent amount of cav, like, that many colves are still going to do quite a bit of damage and still going to be annoying. Pathing's going to be a problem. So the only way, really, is to deal with it with the colves. And we do see 2 of them here. Is one of them actually going to go down, which is... No, he's managed to survive. We do see the outpost trying to shoot the culverin, I think, to get it down, but those 2 colves are going to be Revnak's saving grace here. Is he making any more of them? He does have an artillery foundry in his original base. He's got his outpost down for any shipments, and he's looking pretty good now with the wood. He's got a nice wood shipment coming in, so he just needs to mine some more coin and get rid of these falcons, and then he will be looking pretty good here. That outpost going down, leaving 300 coin here. Yes. Thank you very much. The Veil's going to try and get it. Robot's going to try and get as much of it, but the Veil goes down and leaves 290 coin here. And we're starting to see some walls, ladies and gents. Revnak on the wall hype. Starting to train some dragoons. Interesting. I thought he would have tried to see if he could make a few more colves, but oh dear. He's got to think of something right now. We do see Robrot's main force here coming back into Revnak's OG base. And is he going to lose these colves? He is going to lose one. The good old power of the war dogs here. He's going to actually lose 1 colve. So he's only got 1 colve against 6 falcons. Yeah, that's going to be very tricky right now. He definitely needs something else here. You know, Robrot's continuing to make more dogs. More war dogs are going to be coming in. Very, very annoying unit. And looks like Revnak here is going to try and see what he could do. But as I said, like, this amount of falcons, even if you're an absolute god at microing culverins, I don't know. I think against Robrot, I still don't think 1 colve is going to be enough. He's nowhere near the resources yet to get at least 2 or 3 more of those at the moment. He's going to have to roll with the culverin that he's got. 1 volley does do it. 1 falcon going down, 5 left. Oh my god. Oh, nice. 4 falcons left. This 1 colve doing absolute work. Is it going to go again? It is. Oh my god, the valley. The valley's huge. 1 colve for 3 falcons is very, very delicious. Thank you very much. And we do have one of these falcons quite low on HP as well. But still going to be a problem here for Revnak. Scores relatively close still. 12 villagers for Revnak. Robrot on 0 villagers. He's got nothing left. All he's got is his units right now. Can he ship anything? No, he can't. So this is all he's got. This is all he has. He can't make any villagers. He can't. It's impossible now. He has the coin trickle. He could buy food if he has a market. But he doesn't have a market. And we do see the final fight here going down. Are these falcons going to go down? We're going to see another one go in. There's only going to be 1 left. Dragoon's just going to be going in melee. They just want to get rid of this damn thing once and for all. Skirms are going to try and reinforce. Yes, all falcons are down. Is this the killing blow here? Has Robrot... I don't think there's anything left here for Robrot, to be honest. Revnak on 7 villagers, and there is the GG. Holy hell, that was a crazy game. Wow. Absolutely wild. 2 base trades. We saw 2 base trades in 1 game. Wowee. Absolutely insane. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. 2 of the best players in the game. The best Spain player and the best player in the game at the moment, Revnak. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought about this. Is there anything different you would have done? Is there any other way? I mean, hindsight is a fantastic thing. But, of course, always let me know in the comments what you thought about this. It was pretty darn wild. And, of course, I'll catch you in the next video or the next stream. Just to let you guys know, I am now streaming back on Twitch. And that's all I can say, really. I'm not on YouTube anymore streaming-wise, only for videos. Twitch, I'm on there for streaming. All right, guys. I'll catch you in the next. Bye.